The mechanics anyway.
There probably won't be any cake.
Like I said, the cake is alive.
Ah, where is he?
Have a bite, master. I know it's your favorite.
Oh, already?
Yeah. Okay, I guess it isn't so good. How many stacks do we taunt on?
I'm assuming about 2 or 3.
I know it's your favorite.
Alright, I'll hold on to it. Let me just see what I can take.
Because it's 35%, so you figure you go 3, you're doing 100% double damage. It's only a
Right.
30-second buff. By that point, I
Range
should
on
be
me.
able to.
Now, these bosses haven't been in the least bit challenging, so I'll just hold on to it and we'll see what I can actually bear.
We're gonna break
Like
this
a battle
bond, or
res if
no?
need be. No, stay together with the bond.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Alright, move. Alright, good. Stay with me.
This is a good time to like mark you and I.
Remember they,
4,
you might bounce back.
2, 1.
Alright,
Or
if he
not.
comes to us, pick him up so I can drop my stacks. But it looks like he does this for long enough for me to drop stacks alone. I may be able to solo tank this.
One.
Somebody's been watching too much porn.
Got the scrubbers here
I know it's your
to clean up the shit.
They look like R2-D2.
What kind of R2-D2 you looking at?
Yeah.
It's like R2-D2 with a Chinese hat, maybe.
If
Maybe
you
it's
squint
Chinese.
if you squint a little.
Oh, that's racist.
What? No, not like that. I mean, you squint.
3, 2,
Whatever.
1.
Whatever, you gotta tell yourself that. We know what you meant.
Stopped doing that ability on this part, hasn't he? Not slashing areas.
Healers! Are you able to dispel that debuff at all?
I can't see anything to spell.
Bye.
No.
Yeah, I'm unable to dispel it. I attempted on myself.
Okay, close to
What
the
the-
boss, man. You're gonna fall behind.
2, 1.
No, I can't dispel it.
You're stuck with it.
vanished, master. Please have
4,
some refreshment.
3, 2,
Apologies for
1.
the mess, master. I shall tidy up in how dare you track blood across my floor!
This is a weird boss.
It is.
It's
The
a
cake
curator,
dispenser
so.
boss.
He's making me uncomfortable.
He reminds me of my sister.
I know it's your favorite.
Okay, is she half horse?
No, she's bipolar.
Yes, he was. I just found that funny.
You should make fun of your girlfriend now. Come on.
Don't the scrubbers clean up the crap on the floor?
Yeah, I'm about to
If
run
they're
into a lot of
kiting into it, I
seepage.
think.
1.
Let's cake! Let's cake! Eat cake!
But it's almost bikini season.
Am I supposed to run to that or away from that?
2.
I just saw you dipping, and I just figured I don't know how many stacks you had on you, but
No, yeah, I picked up a bomb as well because no one was on
Oh,
the
shit!
below. So
Master for incineration!
Oh, we're going this way now.
He seems
The
to move
bomb put
faster
me a little
each
bit
time he does
over-damaged.
this.
Yeah. Maybe it's
I've
a-
honestly just tanked every
Boston
single game.
range?
It doesn't do that much damage.
2, 1.
I'm not sure
I don't think it's physical, Aka.
it's probably a raid weapon heroic.
Probably, yeah. I think just my soul leech is able to absorb it all.
Pop hero, just do it. Look at this fucking thing.
Fuck him up. Fuck him up.
track, not across my floor!
God, this boss is annoying as...
Beware.
Unk's Punk.
It's like it,
Wow,
was a
that's
boss.
I know it's your favorite.
it took longer to watch the video than to kill that guy.
Cake is out.
I don't want to eat anymore. I'm full.
Do it.
I'm full. I can't.
Do it.
Pussy.
Oh, it's blowing up.
This is why when we get to heroic progression and we actually have shit to call out, no one can hear anyone because you're so used to doing stupid shit like that.
3, 2,
I know it's your
1.
favorite.
The scrubbers blow up when they eat enough stuff. You guys should pay attention to that.
Almost dead.
Eat my ass!
Well struck, sir.
Oh.
Right in my pain
Nitro.
cluster.
Well, we know where the LFR ends.
You'll find them
Yeah, this is the
even
first
more
LFR.
heavily
Well, I hope you're a paladin, a priest, or a
Divas
warlock.
continues
Because
after
that's
the
all-
fight is done,
Nice.
healers. And you know,
Oh, I rolled
I
a
could
loot.
not dispel him.
3 of those.
Good.
Of course I
good.
get artifact power.
Those were not dispellable to me.
I couldn't dispel him either.
Okay.
Flag, were you able to at all?
Nothing showed up for me. Admittedly, I didn't actually try to dispel anybody because I couldn't see who had it. It didn't show up as a dispellable debuff.
Well, it was showing up on the lizard thing as a debuff, but even when I clicked on somebody, I couldn't debuff it.
Three people's getting a cloak.
Hey, picture.
Oh, right.
Damn it!
Don't you be damning my pictures.
No, I'm damning the fact that I keep running ahead and forgetting it.
Damn it, damn it, damn it!
Damn it!
This roll is for off-spec.
Yeah, yeah.
Any plate wear is needed for off-spec stat priority. If not, then it's going.
Who did that? And Centrina, you are facing the wrong direction.
Mwah, mwah, mwah.
Do you want us to look at your butt? Is that what it is?
Immolator, I'm
Alright, can you
thoroughly
guys
aware
calm down? I'm trying to make sure everybody's in the picture.
Immolator, I'm thoroughly aware that you won 2 of them. I will go down each item one at a time, and when I get to the second one that you won, it will be whoever's the second highest.
Okay, calm down. Alright.
Right, not these 3.
Why are we doing the damn rainbows right now?
I got mine on Unk because he's a special snowflake.
Not Brad.
Oh my god.
No, we're not done. We still got an hour to go, dude.
Don't.
I think they meant the photos. I didn't hear your 1,000 clicks.
Me neither.
I said, okay, done. See how much you
I
guys
missed
pay
the
attention
memo.
to me? Do you see? I see how
Oh,
you
it's
guys
not
are.
any different when it comes to me either. Sheesh, don't worry.
Uh-huh.
At least I have a disability. I have an out.
Ooh, what's this?
Can't do that
Cutscene.
while stunned.
There's no cutscene.
Alright then.
We
Just
just
a loading
loaded
screen.
upstairs.
Going and grabbing the next mobs.
Opportunity missed.
It's because we enter technically a new dungeon.
That's stupid.
Well, no, this is the same
Ooh.
thing in
Emerald Nightmare.
Congrats
not
on
on
the-
Nightmare.
Congrats on the 2
Any of
people
them?
who had Titan Forged cloaks.
What?
Jesus.
2 out of the 3 Titan Forged. 95s.
Wait, cloaks were the tier pieces?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
What kind of gay shit is that?
Welcome. Dude, we even said this before the boss.
I don't listen to you
Let
guys.
alone the countless times we've mentioned it, like during Emerald Nightmare.
Sweet baby Jesus.
How often do I listen to you?
It wasn't just me. You don't pay attention.
Yeah, you're right. It's not just Aka, it's everybody.
I didn't mean it like that, asshole.
User joined your channel.
Now, I believe the next 5 bosses we can handle in any order.
That's correct.
Yes, that is correct.
Do we need to take those ads over there? Or
Actually,
are we going up the ramp?
No, we can, but the
Well-
the one in the middle room, Pat's
Yes.
really weird, so we could pull her at any time by mistake.
Yeah, Spellblade. So yeah, we can do Spellblade next. Or I'd suggest Spellblade next because of what he just said. But after that, all the other bosses are random.
Good talk, guys.
I'll take a look at the next 5 and we'll see you. I don't think all of those 5 drop tier, but we'll try to hit whichever ones do first.
Yes,
Tichondrius and Croesus do.
Yes.
And so does Star Augur Atreus.
He's cool as fuck. I really want to do him next.
Yay!
God damn it.
I don't know what that debuff was, but I want to see it again.
You're gonna see a lot more times.
God damn it.
All these ads are like for the next 5 pulls. This is the part of the instance I did on the beta. They might have changed it, but yeah.
Apparently if you dispel one, it dispels everyone.
I think it's a Chrono Raft for priority. I think it's a Chrono Raft that we need to kill first. If I remember correctly.
Yeah, I had 18 dispels. Just clicking one person. Except for Alisade. Who apparently Ice Clutch or something.
Yeah, they're inside a shield right now that reduces damage by 80%. You have to move them.
Dying is also a viable option, I guess.
The warp casters also heal. Keep them interrupted.
I still blame Monk.
We can actually skip most of these traps if we move smartly upstairs.
Yeah, but it's our first time here. Let's clear them.
We've already gotten
See
2
what
BOE.
BOEs we get.
True.
No, where's that transmog mount? This thing is hideous.
I got one. Hold on.
I didn't realize we were outside again.
Ow.
Got one of them damn bubbles again. God, that's a pain in the ass graphic.
Oh, there's just this big guy. Huh. Thought I would have pulled the whole middle.
Well, I think that's a channel he does. That's why if you dispel one, he dispels them all.
I just got the Cleveland Steamer rolling for a single mob. GG, Outlaw, GG.
Ooh. Okay. Hey.
Right.
That hurt.
Rugs, where are you?
Just hold still.
Let me know when, because you know there's a fight going on right in front of me. Okay.
Hells yeah. Now I'm Purdy again.
Yeah, this is also normal, so.
Don't care.
And several of us are.
That helmet is ugly as fuck. I love the stats.
Boom!
Boom.
Surprised to
That was a beautiful soul flame proc sent.
I should have seen to your elimination
After this,
myself
this is
instead
the
of
area where the
leaving it
boss
to
paths, so
Melandris.
bear in
After
mind
I
your
finish with
surroundings.
these whelps, your blood
Which-
will stain my
Boss's
blade.
skull, boss's skull, move
Back.
out, move out, move back, move back. Boss's skull.
Oh, we gotta fight this one bitch first.
Yeah.
Then we
He's
can
the one with
choose.
like the 3.
No, we can actually skip this bitch.
Oh, we can
Yeah.
walk around and go
Yeah,
to
we can
Captain's
walk around.
quarters.
Yeah,
Go.
if we just avoid her smartly and trust that no one's
That's
gonna
not
pull
gonna
her.
Hold on, look at something.
But
Yeah,
if we
but,
want to pull her, I suggest at least clearing out half of this courtyard because we're gonna need the room.
Yes, they do recommend that you do that.
Yeah. Because she has a lot of AoE BS and add BS and whatnot. We're gonna need it.
Back away.
Back away,
up.
back away, back away.
Bitch, I ain't afraid of you.
Hello.
She runs fast.
Actually, she does.
Got
She's
some
power
fucking
walking.
peppers that goddamn time.
Do we have to clean this room?
At least half. of
Here's a
it.
broom. I found a broom.
Where's that last boss? Fight him over here.
There's a broom right here.
If we want an easy boss, we can do Croesus. He is the dumbest boss in this raid instance.
Every boss has been easy so far.
Yep.
We're
You can get revenge for Tyrion for Saul.
Yes.
Whoa!
Dear God.
Like I said, Chrono Wraith. Like I said,
So,
Chrono Wraith.
spell that. Yeah,
Ow.
that. We got
I'm not a hero.
literally like 2 seconds to hit anyone with a dispel.
I blame Aka.
Fuck you.
No,
That sucked.
I will not.
So what was that about this not being idiot proof?
Mm-hmm.
I just want to hear you say it again.
I mean, it's not. We wiped.
Oh no, I'm aware.
Are you sure we wiped? I don't think we wiped.
And that's why you're an idiot.
It's called sarcasm, but don't worry, we'll get you there.
So I've been to the very top of that tower.
The Canadians?
I got tired of it.
They blew it up so Gul'dan could perform rituals.
Watch for the boss.
Ha! Zelda reference.
Which one?
The guy asked, "Is it dangerous to go alone?"
Take this.
Is there anyone else here with a mass silent? It's a pretty handy way to pull, and mine only lasts. Mine only comes up every 40 seconds.
A mass what?
Silence.
Mess.
I think the only other one in the game is Solar Beam, and none of our boomies are here.
Alright.
guy jumps all over the place. It's annoying as fuck.
Kill that well.
Well, God.
Stop kicking the fish.
I'm not.
And this thing comes loose.
Alright, make sure we're targeting any wells that spawn, okay?
I'm dispelling.
You're just looking for more things to heal, that's all.
Well, I could
Add up
stop
the
dispelling
meters.
if I wanted that.
He just wants to pad out the meters.
Oh, I pulled some more guys over here. I didn't know there were guys in there.
Well, you go in there and then you get a different boss.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're staying out here then.
Astromancer's Rise, it depends. Which one's in that one?
To the left is both the is Star
Astromancer Rise is probably Star Augur and Atris.
and it's also another way to go to the Botanica or whatever the fuck it's called with the flower dude. What's his face? High Botanist. So to the left you got Star Astra and High Botanist, and then to the right is Tichondrius, and to the in front of us is Croesus, and then of course this bitch
Boss
right
is
here.
coming.
Yeah. Hold on. I can probably. Oh,
Yank her out, yeah.
I couldn't. It was a line of sight issue.
She just got me stunned.
Well, we got more.
Oh, we got a party.
Yeah, they'll be fine.
All right. She's gone. She's
Make
gone.
sure we got interrupts and take down the wells. Alright, pulling them down the stairs.
Ouchies.
Bye, Brooks.
Come on to the grass, guys.
Arkwell. There's one at the top.
The stairs are too crowded. Yeah, get the well.
Careful, she's getting close.
this, and then I would try to match it. In music, I would bring him to this one place.
Tony, run.
Where am I running from?
Look behind you.
The boss.
Yeah, I'm on the steps. But I did not see here. Thank you.
Who needs to watch out for the boss?
Arkwell.
On it.
Whoa!
Arkwell.
Two
Another one.
Arkwells.
Oh, two. Shit. Well, I killed one.
One's behind you guys.
Music definitely is the
Underneath Tony.
that's the inspiration. That is the
We just dropped that on us.
that is the engine. That is
Ow.
I died in 0.1 seconds.
that is you know
What
Yeah, I
gives,
got one
Piss?
shot.
What gives?
I was dead.
I do not accept excuses.
Hey, it's not physical damage.
Yeah, Aka. Where's your excuse?
Welcome back to
We're
that.
talking about Piss, not me.
captivates.
Yeah, Pisk should have healed you while he was dead, just like how she should have healed you. Point 1, point however long it fucking was.
0.02 seconds. Sheesh let me die in 0.02 seconds. 100 to nothing, Sheesh.
Riptide.
Let's just clean up some more of the courtyard and get that one boss that's just right there in our face. That way, when we get in here on Friday, all we have to do is worry about clearing the outside floor. No.
Oh, right.
Makes sense.
Because right now we're skipping past her, which is still a progression fight on our numbers and rankings, just to get to another fight. Get this one done probably.
To this one place.
Make sure we clean enough area
Thing
for
up.
it.
Shit, it spawns. Oh boy.
It captivates.
Apparently those respawn fast.
With this.
Mob that was just here.
So we planning on taking her?
Yeah, we're gonna take her first. Trying to see if we should clear some more. Let's back away from this. Sit here, watch the video. After the video, we'll decide how much more space we need to go. We got a whole entire section and area here, like we had for the first boss. Might be enough, but I don't want to fuck it up.
It captivates.
Alright, guys, same link.
It captivates.
Majority of the fight. This is also one of the first encounters so far during testing that actually feels complete. If they put this on live servers in the state that it was on alpha, it would be fine. There's like pretty much nothing wrong with the encounter, and it was super
So
fun to
maybe
play
we'll actually
against.
have a good
Now, according to the
correlation of the
incomplete
video to
dungeon
the fight.
journal, it is the 4th boss in the dungeon, and it takes place in this large courtyard that looks absolutely amazing, somewhere within the Nighthold. Now, this encounter is a 3-phase fight where the boss constantly just keeps rotating through a frost, a fire, and an arcane phase, one after another. In each phase, the boss has one main ability, and then she'll constantly keep interacting with that ability in one way or another by either replicating it, detonating it, and then animating it, and you'll sort of understand how that works in just a moment. However, in every single phase, she does have something for the tanks to deal with, which is Annihilate. This is simply just a frontal clone cleave that deals a ton of damage over the course of a couple of seconds, and the damage that is dealt is split between 2 targets, so you need your tanks to be stood on top of each other the entire time. However, whichever tank has threat at the moment the ability comes in will also receive a debuff that increases the damage they take from physical attacks for 1.5 minutes. It seems like the best way to deal with this ability is simply just to have some form of damage reduction up when it comes in, and to taunt on too. Now, right at the start of the encounter, the boss starts in her Frost phase. Now, her unique ability in this phase is something called Mark of Frost. This is just a debuff that is applied to 2 players for 40 seconds and just causes them to take ticking damage to themselves and any allies within 8 yards. So you need to make sure that you sort of get away from people when you're not AoEing on top of them. Now, each time you are hit by this ticking damage, another debuff is applied to you called Frostbitten, which increases the damage you take from the Mark of Frost by 100%, and this just stacks up and up and up. So over the course of the debuff, you take even more ticking damage from the ability, up to the point where it pretty much becomes completely unhealable. However, if the two players that have the Mark of Frost come into contact with one another, they'll actually cause an explosion. This explosion deals a small amount of raid-wide damage, but more importantly, it completely clears the frostbitten stacks. So the idea is that you let the stacks go up so high, then you meet, you deal damage to the entire raid, and then the stacks drop. So throughout the 40 seconds that the first players had the Mark of the Frost debuffs, we just made sure that they dropped their frostbitten stacks around 3 to 4. This made it so their damage didn't go up too high on themselves, and the raid-wide damage from the explosion didn't come in too frequently. Now, as Loz said at the beginning, the boss will interact with her unique ability in each phase by replicating it, detonating it, and animating it. So when she replicates the Mark of Frost, this will apply the debuff to several more players. Now this debuff comes in a little bit later than the initial Mark of Frost, and does have a reduced duration, so it will end at the same time as the initial Mark of Frost. For our particular raid size, an additional 5 players were given the Mark of Frost, however with a smaller one, you probably only have like 2 or 3 extra players. Now this left us in a situation where we had a large amount of players wanting to drop their stacks at the same time. Now if they did all cause explosions at the same time in order to remove their stacks, the amount of bursts that would go out on the raid, as well as all of like the Mark of Frost targets dealing ticking damage, this would just be way too high and people would easily fall over. So what we did, we had our players drop their stacks in a staggered fashion. We just called out on TeamSpeak to have one set of players drop their frostbitten stacks at around 4, another to drop theirs around 5, and then the last set to drop it around 6 or 7. This way the stacks wouldn't get too high, and the raid wouldn't get one-shot by explosions as they would come out in a staggered way. Now shortly after the replicate, the boss will then detonate the Marks of Frost. This will cause all players with the debuff to explode, dealing damage to nearby players, and more importantly spawning a patch of frost underneath them. Now this frost patch would do ticking damage and slow you, so you needed to move out of it pretty quickly, and to be honest, as long as the frost players were spread out from one another, and moved quickly out of the patches of frost, this wasn't particularly hard to deal with. As long as they had some personal cooldowns and maybe a raid-wide damage reduction, the damage from this wasn't too bad. However, shortly after this, the boss will then animate these patches. This will cause all of the patches on the ground to spawn frost adds. These adds need to be picked up by the tank, and then the DPS need to kill these off as soon as possible. Now these adds have only one ability. They will simply just teleport to a random player, and this does include melee DPS, and spawn a massive AoE circle. The ad will then just begin to start channeling, dealing damage to anyone within the circle, as well as slowly pushing them out towards the edges. Now if a player leaves or enters the AoE circle once it has become active, they'll become encased in ice, which just stuns them permanently and deals ticking damage to them until the ice cube is finally killed off by DPS. Getting encased in this ice is absolutely awful, so you never really want to leave or enter the circle while it's going on. Although you are actually able to move out of the AoE circle before it does become active, even if you are in the middle of it, 9 out of 10 times you wouldn't be able to do it due to like server lag or slow reaction time. Pretty much the only classes that could get out are people with like blinks or some form of movement speed increase. It was very, very difficult, so ultimately instead we had our players simply just stand in it. This does mean they are taking ticking damage, but providing the healers are sat on top of them, it's not a massive deal. We could easily carry it. However, whenever the ad did teleport into melee and it's on the tanks and all the melee and everything else, it's a bit of a pain. We actually decided to use healing cooldowns instead. Now once you have finished off all of these awful ads, the boss should have transitioned into her fire phase. Now her unique ability in fire phase is something called Searing Brand. This will mark a single player and create a line between them and the boss. A couple seconds later, the boss will charge at them, dealing damage and knocking back anyone in her way. She will then apply a dot to the initial target of the brand. Now, as with any of her unique abilities, she needs to replicate this. And the way she does this is just by applying this Searing Brand ability to several players all at the same time and doing the exact same thing, rushing towards them and knocking back and dealing damage to anyone in her way. What you have to do is just make sure there is nobody between the branded players and the boss, and you should be absolutely fine. The dot that it leaves afterwards doesn't deal a lot of damage, however it is very important for when she detonates them. This will cause a small amount of damage to the raid, but more importantly will spawn a patch of fire underneath each of the branded players. Placing these patches is key to help you deal with the adds that spawn out of them when she animates. She'll make it so from each patch of fire, a fire elemental will spawn. Now these fire elementals will stand still and just spam cast Pyrobolt at a random player, dealing a fairly high amount of damage but nothing that is completely unmanageable. However, if these adds are within 8 yards of one another, they will gain a buff that increases their damage dealt and their casting speed by 100%. And this stacks up. So if you have a group of these all on top of each other, they'll just be sending out instant cast, instant death balls all over your raid and everyone will just die. Now as the adds don't move, you can place your fire patches from the detonate close enough together that you can cleave and deal damage to them with things like barrage or headshot, but far enough apart so that the adds don't gain the damage buff. Now if an add does happen to be too close to another one, you can actually interrupt it. When you do interrupt an add, it will just run to the target with the highest threat and start melee hitting them. These melee hits really hurt, so you really shouldn't interrupt them unless you need to reposition them. You can also use things like death grips to reposition them and knockbacks, all that kind of stuff, and you can also stun the adds. So in theory, you could like mass grip all of the adds into one place and then just stun rotation them and kill them off with AoE DPS. However, that is likely to kill you very quickly if you mess up even a little bit, and these adds do have a lot of health, so unless you got a lot of burst DPS, it's probably not even worth trying. We decided to have all of our DPS nuke down the same add all at the same time. So we just popped Lust and all the CDs we had at this point, just so that we could clear them out before the boss entered her Arcane phase. Now in the Arcane phase, her unique ability is Arcane Orb. This will just spawn an orb that will just float around the room and just deal ticking damage to anyone that stood within 8 yards of it. Now when she replicates the Arcane Orb, she'll just summon even more of them and they'll just start flying around the room, just like the other ones did. We just made sure we don't stand near them, just in case they change direction. We had no issues with it. However, when she detonates the orb, she'll cause each Arcane Orb to fly up one by one and then just fall on the location of a random player, and when it lands, it deals large AoE damage to the raid. This AoE damage that does come in is actually reduced the further you are away from the explosion, so that's maybe quite important to note. However, with the strat that we used, it didn't really seem to be an issue. Every time this detonate came in, we decided just to have everyone in the raid stack up, and as soon as the first landing location was present, as soon as like you saw the animation, we just had the entire raid sort of like shuffle over in one group. Potentially you could use some sort of movement speed increase, but probably be a little bit overkill. Maybe on Mythic that would be like something you could use, but ultimately for us it was fine. We just shuffled along until every single orb had landed. Now it's really beneficial to have all these orbs right on top of each other when they do land, because when the boss decides to animate, a load of adds spawn out of them. Now these adds don't do anything whatsoever apart from one really massive long channel. It fucking hurts when this cast goes off. So having all these adds close together, if you can kill them within the minute's time, that means you're not going to wipe. If you've got a lot up like we did when we first saw this ability, we wiped very quickly when the ability went off. So you have to kill all of these elementals before their cast goes off. You can't stun them, you can't interrupt them, you can't death grip, there's no CC works on these. So you just need to make sure you kill them as soon as possible, and having them all stacked up makes it really easy to do so. And after you've killed them off, the boss would just change back into frost mode, and the fight will just keep repeating until she's dead. Yeah, and it's a good fight. It's a really good fight. I mean, at the start we did say it's quite simple. Maybe the Mark of Frost debuff in the Frost phase isn't necessarily that simple. It's maybe slightly complex and does require quite a lot of coordination. Player skill, you could argue, right at the start. You know, have everyone having to drop their stacks at certain times. But the rest of the encounter, it's very self-explanatory, especially when you understand the whole replicate, animate and detonate. If you understand that sequence and understand the core mechanic to start with, it's really simple, and it's a great encounter, and it is challenging. There's a lot of things that you need to do correctly. If you do it wrong, you get punished. Yeah, you get very punished, especially on the alpha right now. If you didn't, like, say you fucked up the ads placement or whatever and you didn't manage to kill them off in time, or a couple of people died or got into ice blocks, you will fall behind super fast.
Big time.
She transitions very quickly. Like, we'll just be finishing off the fire ads with like Bloodlust and a lot of our cooldowns, and she's already spawning Arcane Orbs, and you're finishing off the Arcane ads and you're already going back into Frost phase. It's like, come on, pick up the pace, hurry up, but it's like, oh, I'm trying. It's awesome.
I wish these fucking blokes would stop talking about so much little bullshit in the middle. Alright.
Many deals for a friend like you.
Frost, fire, Arcane. Pretty simple. We're all gonna get abilities of that element. Frost, you gotta make sure that you're standing slightly apart at first, and then when it's time to reset your stacks, they do recommend that. mark something here. Let's actually spider. Just me and you take her there. Turn her around towards the middle. Everyone else is here. You guys take the frost and you reset your stacks. No one try to be standing there. Everyone should be able to. Spread loosely around X. You guys get the frost over. That's where you're gonna. 2 people at a time are gonna go to reset their stacks and stuff. We can. That's fine. I was thinking it myself, but I thought this was enough clearing. So if you don't think it is, then that's fine. We can clear the on the other side. It doesn't matter to me. Ooh. Let's do that first, and then I'll remark everything as necessary. Let's come over here and we'll get this. Fiddles first.
I let you strike.
All right, let's do this.
Best you can do.
I need a tank with me.
Yeah, I was stuck with the track.
Of the blade. How surprising! Another kill from me.
I'm just trying to back so we got more space.
Replicate.
Got 2 people with marks. Replicate. Now, I'll say it in Solaria.
Annihilate. Where's the fun in so easy a kill?
Yeah. Wipe it. Wasn't ready
Everyone
for that.
just stack. Everyone just stack. All the frost guys stack.
No, don't stack on me. I'm trying to teleport out.
Where's the fun in so easy a kill?
I thought you were supposed to wait a little while before actually removing your removing your dispel, your buff.
A gallant attempt, but a vain
Yeah,
one.
it should wait until it hits like what 5 or 6 stacks they were saying.
Yeah.
With the frost, and then it's 2 people come together.
Right, and so there should be a marker where people come together.
Well,
Explode, and
it
get
should have
back
been
to the
all
group.
of that, but the fight didn't go
Right,
the way
of
it
course.
should have
That's fun though.
Interesting fight.
You wish to buy?
It looked like she put 2 on people, and she put the frost on 2 people first. By the time she replicated and put 2 more people, the first 2, I don't know how quick the stacks add up, but that might be a good point to.
All prices here are reasonable. May your days be long.
We want to go finish clearing that area.
Yeah, a little bit more.
Is the boss walking counterclockwise now? Shit.
Walking the same way she's always walked. Yeah.
God damn it. I feel like this was all we needed. As long as we're keeping to the road.
Done.
Get him out of the bubble.
Alright, that should be enough. A little glowy thing up here. I don't know, could have been a BOE. I'm everyone out of the way, I'm sorry.
Hey, there's a thingy behind us. Another elemental.
Yeah, I heard people spawning.
Yeah, as long as you don't run over there, you're fine.
Okay.
Alright. The marker should be where, that X. And over here, that. No, let me. Sorry. I don't want X to confuse me. Could you use the same marker where the people should run to and reset their stacks? The same place when you guys get the firebrand. Anyone who's got the firebrand should.
Boss, incoming boss.
Anyone who's got the firebrand, stacks on the blue as well, but don't necessarily stack. Just you kind of group up in that area, so when the ads spawn off of you, there.
Kids.
Alright, I need to stop and eat. I don't thank everyone for their patience this evening. Had a little good get-go to start off with, but right foot there. And the whole entire time we've been doing this, cursed my wife and her working nights, but the kid's still wide awake behind me. So once we finish this boss, I need to go. Everyone is ready. When she comes around, we will pull.
Alright, there won't be a full timer, just be over there, guys. I can't really time her walk.
Hold on, I'm gonna try it here. And
5, 4, 3,
close.
2, 1.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Entire armies have fallen by my
What do we
sword.
hear?
What chance could you possibly have against me? Annihilate!
You with me, Tony?
Yeah, I'm trying to get you to bring him to skull.
Let your fates be bound together!
Alright, you got the frost, that's good. Just stay spread apart. You don't have to reset yet. You guys got about 5 or 6. And then you just, I think you just join
They
them
run
and
close
touch each other.
together. You get.
There you go. Alright, yep.
Oh, it removes it from you completely.
It bounces to something else.
Feel the fury of 1,000 blades!
Don't run into me now, Frosty there.
Hot 8 stacks.
Something needs to come to me in the back, I believe.
Yeah, if you got 8 stacks, there's someone at blue, you need to be running over to blue where you need to go.
Replicate! Detonate!
Right apart. Good job.
Consider this a lesson in swordplay! Animate!
And here comes them.
I give you a chance for glory, and you make a mess of it. Behold a true mistress of the blade! How surprising! Another kill
Ouch.
from me.
Give me a
Replicate.
I don't know if I taunted fast enough. King Fog, I gotta move away.
We're gonna have to move to replacement.
Detonate! Annihilate!
Shit.
Yeah, I can catch up to you with all movement.
Yeah, there was. Which was blowing up there.
Where am I at?
Yeah. Top hero for these.
Watch your footing! I'd hate to see you slip up. You cannot hope to match my skill. How surprising! Another kill from me.
Sorry, Beast.
Replicate!
Alright, we managed to sprint in place the entire time despite the magic damage. I don't know if all those orbs or something we really wanted to move from because it's difficult for us to continually track each other through all that.
Yeah, well, I was expecting all the orbs to be on top of us.
Yeah.
Detonate! A gallant attempt, but a
Come on,
field
guys,
of
shouldn't
fury
be
of a
given.
thousand blades!
I didn't hear a wave call.
Neither did I. I'm still healing to him.
Yeah, you got two tank. I mean, you got no tanks. Alright.
Yeah, I'm still not stopping healing for you say so. I waited until over half was dead, then I ported. stairs? Is that where you want us?
That's just where I was standing because the better to place her when she gets here.
No, she has people on here now.
Get a sword and shield. There'll be equal weight. She's working on the triceps.
She was just trying to get out at night, but don't last too long.
Donald, you better be ready because she's gonna fuck up my whole time. There it is. Oh, come right to me. Right
That was too slow.
Ah. Dude, that's not fast.
That's a nice try.
Okay, people pre-bots. She could have won past them. Those 2 seconds put her far out of her range.
Feel the icy grip of defeat.
Replicate the sentry, and I took your flag.
Feel the fury of 1,000 blades.
That's.
Detonate.
Shit, sorry about that.
Oh, you're okay.
Enemies.
Everyone stack, bring those ads up over here. Or I'll chase them.
Behold a true mistress of the blade. Replicate. Detonate. Annihilate. Animate.
Alright, that should be coming out.
Death comes from above.
Arcane orbs.
Behold a true mistress of the blade. Replicate.
Maybe don't stand in those.
Trying to move him away now. One got spawned right on top of us.
I'm aware.
Detonate.
Oh shit.
Consider this a lesson in swordplay. Animate.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Replicate!
Up hero. That are too fucking nuts right now.
Detonate!
Alright, rinse and repeat. Let's see if we can kill this bitch before we get another arcane phase. Let's move her back to the stairs so keep just getting more room.
Where's the fun in so easy?
Bring me in.
Animate!
I should be taunting off of you now, or no?
Yes.
Done.
If you would do me the favor to taunt off me just before the next Annihilate 2, just because I already have 5 stacks and you're at 0 now.
Well, I got him now, so.
Annihilate!
Why don't you get him back?
I taunt. You go ahead and get it back.
I got him.
Replicate! Detonate! Consider this a lesson in swordplay! How surprising!
Bring
Another kill
abuse.
from me! Animate!
No, that's good. That's why I kept the second Theorus. Adds up. Don't tunnel. Keep AoE. Make sure we get the ads down too.
Taunting off you, no stacks.
Beware.
Gotcha.
Above! You cannot hope to match my skill!
Beware.
Replicate!
We had each other for warmth.
Detonate!
Watch those orbs detonating.
Annihilate!
Get on the ground. I got a blue. That stuff kills.
Okay. Alright, out of the fog. Didn't want to move during Annihilate.
I got you. I got you. I'm taunting off of you because I'm at 0.
Alright.
5% for the fuck out of this orb.
Be bound together!
That's what we're going to do from here on out. We take 2 Annihilate, then we taunt.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Careful standing in front of the box for that Annihilate.
Get your balls ready.
Get your personals.
This time, we were standing by the ocean.
Yeah, from here on out, we'll take 2 Annihilates, and that'll give the other team plenty of time to go around and pick up ads, keep them maybe a little distance from the boss, so that we're not taking both ad damage and boss damage at the same time.
Yeah,
and just sort of move in for Annihilate.
Found out it was like always time to taunt when Annihilate came, and
Right.
one tank who would want to go get them had it.
Right, and then, yeah, that just got too sloppy, so 2 at the 2 and then taunt would be pretty good. And
Okay.
that helmet is BIF stats.
All I got to say is that was a fuck load of healing.
Sure was.
Let's get banners down. Where's our head at? Where do we want? Where do we want?
I was told I only needed 200k healing to be here.
Hey, does anybody have a transmog mount?
Can we do that?
Sure don't.
It's amazing how often that question comes up.
Yeah, after somebody said it wasn't worth it.
Get the other banner up. Yep, please.
Many deals for a friend of grumpy
Everyone between the banners.
Oh, we're facing this way?
Face the wrong way, Katrina.
He likes to show us his back for some reason.
Okay.
Alright, everybody ready? Here we go. Ha ha! I tricked you. Alright, I got it.
It's been 2.5 hours being wide awake behind me, yada yada, plowing, being good. The last 20 minutes where I'm like, I need to put this kid to bed, let's get this ball. She passed out.
With your head on my shoulder and my arm around you, assuring you that you would always be safe with me. We thought about our past and our future together. The kind I never experienced before you came along.
It's that time again, everyone.
It's like, I want to rip this off. That looks like Soph just got to his car.
Maybe.
And he's already driving.
Yes. Probably.
That's what, 4 bosses down tonight?
That's 4, and this was the only one we didn't beat on our first try.
I mean, technically the Scorpion, we gotta wait.
Happiness.
That wasn't a one, that was 3 deaths.
Yeah, it wasn't a one.
In fact, it was 2 deaths and 1 poured out.
Sound of your sweet voice through the duct tape was perfect, and I love you.
And next time we'll come in here on Friday, since we have this bitch beat all this trash. Or a good chunk of it.
If you're counting that Scorpion's blues, you gotta count when Bruggs and what's his face are in here messing around. Well, they're counting the Scorpion as white. You know, when the 3 people died.
We didn't even make it to that boss.
I know, so we gotta count all those wipes.
No, that we were including boss waves. We're including trash waves.
We went a couple times on
User
trash
left
too,
your
didn't we?
channel.
Yeah.
God damn it.
Trash was harder than the bosses.
Where's the roulette?
User left your channel.
I needed that.
Friday will be focusing on doing the other 4 bosses that come before doing Alessandra and a Gul'dan. If we end up having this same thing that we did with World Nightmare, those who weren't with us, we got 3 down on Tuesday when it first came out. We got 3 down the first night, 3 down the second night, and we were on Xavius, and I ended up doing like a Monday night just so we can come in and kill Xavius and officially just